this is like totally just fucking unplanned, honestly. Like, I wish I had something planned. I wish I was like, I have different ideas that I want to do for videos, but like, I have to just do like a fucking stream of consciousness. Like, I'm just so frustrated with shit right now, and I feel like anyone who I try to talk to about it is going to be saying like, I'm taking it too hard, or like, I don't deserve to feel the way I feel, but like, I feel like in a lot of like my real life stuff, like, I feel like a lot of the times my opinion and my stance on things are disvalued, and I feel like I've gotten to the point where like I'm trying to be a little bit more serious and like in my real life and have discussions that are actually like serious and heartfelt and like actually start to like come into who I feel like I am and stuff, and things just get devalued and devalued and um I don't want to say de-verified, but devalued and not recognized, and it's frustrating. I have been vocal with my family ever since I started transitioning that I am transitioning. Like, eventually I'm gonna not want to be called Jason. I'm not gonna want to be called son or anything like that, because it's triggering for me to be reminded of that all the time, because I wake up every day and I genuinely feel like I've come into this weird form of femininity for me that I really appreciate and I really like, and I am grateful for, because it's not necessarily like the most hyper feminine, but I'm just like a normal fucking person. Like, I don't like. I've gotten to the point within my transition where I'm like, girl clothes are just clothes and boy clothes are just clothes. Like, why the fuck do we have the weird gender distinction with it? It's just really frustrating. And like, I've gotten to the point where like, I don't want to be gendered anymore. Like, period. Like, I have been pretty vocal with everyone. Like, just don't call me son. Don't call me, like, honestly, don't call me son. Don't call me like anything like that. Like, it's so frustrating. And that's mostly coming from like my mom and stuff and like other family members. Like, I've been vocal about how like that term of like, yes, my son or whatever, like, or come here, sons, like, actually bothers me. Like, it has gotten to the point where it makes me uncomfortable, and I've gotten to the point with it where I'm gonna stop responding to it, because that's how frustrated it makes me feel. Like, I don't want to respond to it, but like, I feel like I have to, because it's gonna be, I can already see the fights, because it's gonna be disrespectful that I'm not responding to her and to my family. Well, like, I don't want to be called that. Like, don't fucking call me that. And like, just call me by my name. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I have decided on the name Diva. It's literally been my nickname my entire fucking life. Everyone's called me a prima donna. Everyone's called me a diva. And like, my entire life. So I have finally decided, like, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, y'all called me a diva. I'm gonna be an actual fucking diva. Like, that's gonna be my fucking name. And it's gotten to the point where I feel like most people now on the internet, and at least on my Instagram, and in real life, in like the LGBT community that I have like fostered around me, and not fostered, but I have been able to be accepted in around me, know me as Diva and accept me as Diva. However, my family is not accepting and not at the place where I thought they would be. I haven't asked for much in my entire transition from the time it started in October of 2019 to now. I haven't asked for much, or October of 2018 to now. Yeah, because a year was October 2019. Yeah, I haven't asked for much in my transition, except for like, when I'm ready, I'll let you guys know I'm ready, and I need you guys to like accept that I'm ready. And I need you guys to like communicate with me how I'm asking to be communicated. And quite frankly, they're not, and it's frustrating, because I have been, in my opinion, fairly vocal about like, I would like this stuff to change. Like, I'm over it. I've gotten to the point where like at work and at like the club and stuff, like everyone at work and everyone at the club and everyone who's not in my family is great about it. I prefer they them pronouns right now, because I'm in this weird middle stage of like, I feel feminine and I wake up every day like, oh, she's a woman, but like, I also can look in the mirror and be like, ooh, that's a dude. Like, I'm walking this really fine line right now because I'm growing boobs, but I still have a dick. Like, it's weird, and like, it's making me feel kind of like grunge, and like the grunge feeling is like really dope, and I'm really like going through that grunge feeling right now, and I like it, but I don't want to. But I feel like my identity and what I'm asking for in regards to my presentation and in regards to my name and gender and whatnot are being discounted and like just not being respected, and it's like really frustrating because I feel like I do the best to respect them, and I feel like whenever I have a stance on something or my opinion on something is stated, is either disvalued or it's like just shut down because people don't want to be grown-ups and have actual discussions. They just want to be stupid. And I'm all for joking, I'm all for having fun, but like I'm getting really sick of joking around about shit. Like I'm honest to God sick of it. Like I'm actually all up in my feelings because my roommate, he made a joke about or he was showing us this Facebook video, and it was like this redneck dude had like a gun cabinet, and like the first drawer that came out, it was like hooked up with his Alexa. The first drawer had pistols and stuff, and the second like thing, it like the cabinet became like raised and stuff, and it had like a bazooka and an AK-47 and crap, and like military grade guns. And my brother and I have had a discussion recently where we both agreed that we feel like I personally don't think guns should be taken away, like period, because I don't think that works. I don't think that would work. But like I just don't understand why we are able to get military grade weapons. That's like the thing. And I'd like to have open discussions about it. I'd like to see the other side, but instead of like actually wanting to have a discussion and wanting to actually talk about it and like me present my point of view and then present their point of view, my roommate had to immediately be like, he immediately like completely backtracked because he was like, well, my mom carries a pistol. And I'm like, I'm not saying I have an issue with pistols. I asked military grade weapons. Like, why? Like, and it's beyond fucking frustrating. Like, I just want to have a discussion about it. I don't want to hear like any other bullshit. Like, I feel like my entire point of it and like the discussion that I wanted to have was completely like shut down and disvalued. And then my friend was like basically agreeing with my roommate and stuff, and I was like, well, Sean and I have discussed it before and Sean agrees with me. And then immediately when like my friend found out that Sean agreed with me, it was like, oh well, like I'm somewhere in that line too. And it's like, Jesus Christ, like you just disvalued my level of thinking because you thought I was the only one that thought it. And it's beyond frustrating because it happens a lot. I want to have these actual discussions. I want to learn from like the other side's point of view and stuff. I do, but like I can't learn from your point of view if you're making me feel I can't. I have to text my brother. I can't feel like it's beyond frustrating because I feel like everything that I'm like attempting to do and attempting to like speak about is like disvalued, and it's beyond frustrating because I feel as a person like it sucks, and like maybe I'm being oversensitive about it, maybe it's that time of the month for me because of my hormones and stuff, but like I'm getting just sick of the joking. Like I wanted to have an actual conversation and I felt like I presented it as a conversation, and then I admit I did get a little shitty. I got no response to it, or I actually did get a response, that's a lie, because I had said like, well, if you want to be an adult and have an actual conversation about it, like we can do that. And my roommate was like, oh wait, you're still talking, like, and like at that point I'm like, clearly I'm taking it serious, you're still thinking it's a joke. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm actually pissed off about it. Like, I don't even want to be anywhere like near this person at this time, and it's beyond frustrating because I'll probably be pissed about it for a good couple weeks now because like it's like that shit with everything. Like I'm getting really sick of like the feeling of being like my thoughts and my ideas, and like the fact that I want to actually learn and want to see the other side being just valued and shut down. Like, it's just frustrating. And to go back to the whole name thing, I have chosen the name that I want. I know the name that I want because of how everyone treated me growing up. And quite frankly, like, yeah, I'm a fucking diva. I know I'm a fucking diva. I was a diva growing up, and guess what? I'm going to turn my name into that, because guess what? Because that word doesn't hurt me like it used to. It's empowering to me. It's so empowering that I want it to be my name. And my brother ended up saying something that was so fucking racist. He ended up saying, he knows about it. He's like, you really want your name to be Diva? And I'm like, yeah, because everyone called me it. Like, I don't, like, everyone called me it growing up, and, like, quite frankly, I think it's more empowering now than anything. So, like, yes, I'd want my name to be it, because I feel empowered by that term diva, because, like, of the shit I've gone through, like, and he ended up saying, he goes, ooh, who are you trying to be, a black girl? The fuck? I don't know why names and association have to be associated with a race or whatever. Like, that was the most frustrating thing, and that's when I got pissed with him, because it's like, wow, the racist really just jumped out of you again. Like, it's just beyond frustrating, and I keep feeling like my ideas and my thoughts keep being disvalued, and I'm quite frankly over it. I'm just like, I'm so done with it. Like, I just, like, want to have adult conversations, and I just want my transition to be respected, because I feel like it hasn't at all. And I've been so nice and so cordial about it, and I can't anymore. And that's what sucks. I promise my next video like this is going to be a lot happier. I have top 10 DOA countdowns planned and crap, so yeah. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.